Hello class, I'd like to say thank you for your time and also to the professor for giving us the opportunity to work on our PowerPoint YouTube presentation. My name is Francisco Maldonado. I selected out of the third ebook, chapters number 2, which is titled Regional and International Drug Control Policies. I'd like to read to you all my table of contents, which is the global illegal drug trade. I will also be talking about, according to the U.S. intelligence community, key regions of concern, international efforts to combat drug, several key U.S. strategies and initiatives, other major country and regional initiatives, consequences of the drug trade, different organizations, one in particular, the acronym is CICAD, and then I will give you my conclusion and my references. Global illegal drug trade. The illegal drug trade represents a multi-dimensional challenge that has implications for U.S. national interests as well as the international community. Common illegal drugs trafficked internationally include popular drugs such as cocaine, heroin, and methamphetamines. According to the U.S. intelligence community, drug trafficking and political effects. International drug trafficking can undermine political and regional stability and bolster the role and capabilities of transnational criminal organizations in the drug trade. Key regions of concern are Latin America, such as Mexico, Belize, Colombia, Brazil, Chile, Argentina, and Peru. Other key regions of concern are Afghanistan, Pakistan, Kabul, Herat, and Baghdad. International efforts to combat drugs. Efforts to combat drug trafficking are based on a long-standing and robust set of multilateral commitments to which the United States has committed. U.S. involvement in international drug control rests on the central premise that helping foreign governments to combat illicit drugs abroad will ultimately curb availability and use in the United States. Several key use strategies. And initiatives. Several key U.S. strategies and initiatives outline the foundation of U.S. counter-narcotic efforts internationally, including the U.S. National Drug Control Strategy and International Narcotic Control Strategy reports. The acronym INCSR, both of which are updated annually and congressionally mandated. Other major country and regional initiatives Madrid Initiative, Central America, and U.S. Colombia. Consequences of the drug trade. The global illegal drug trade represents a multi-dimensional challenge that has implications for the U.S. national interest as well as the international community. In 2012, some of 95,000 to 226,000 deaths worldwide were reported to have occurred as a result of drug use. Drug use and additional have been said to negatively affect the social fabric of communities, hindering economic development and place an additional burden on national public health infrastructures. Intravenous drugs are used at particular risk of contracting diseases such as hepatitis B, hepatitis C, and HIV, which is AIDS. Organizations such as acronym FARC, which is Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia, ADMA, which is American Drug Manufacturers Association, Central, which is Central Treaty Organization, DEA, Drug Enforcement Administration and Administration, and DMD, Division of Narcotic Drugs. We also have the CICAD, International American Drug Abuse Control Commission. The Control Commission is the Western Hemisphere's policy forum for dealing with the drug problem. The CICAD Executive Secretary supports the Commission by strengthening the human and institutional capabilities and channeling the collective efforts of its members states to reduce the production, trafficking, and the use of illegal drugs. We also have the Hemispheric Drug Strategy, which is approved in May 2010. It expresses the firm commitment of members states to deal with the consequences of the drug trade, which pose a growing threat to health, economic development, social cohesion, and the rule of law. In conclusion, I would like to share my opinion on the issue that comes with regional and international growth control policies. I strongly believe that the U.S. is promoting and working hard diligently in trying to prevent from illegal drugs to enter into our country. It is a well-known fact that the drugs are posing a threat to our infrastructure and also to our children, which are our future. I also believe that the war on drugs is nowhere near towards the end. And I believe that we should be giving all of our support for the president and to the government in order to utilize all resources needed to evade any of the illegal drug handling and crossing from border to border and making its way to our country. I would also like to share with you references. With this in closing, I'd like to say thank you to the class and thank you to the professor. this concludes my slide.